Welcome to Ndeja University Television. My name is Donna Professor Jemima and I am at the East African University Games. This is therefore, and behind me are people playing chess, and I am very excited to be here with you. I want to thank you for staying tuned for all these games that we have been playing this, and there are over 20 disciplines of sports that are being played during the East African Games, where different countries come together in the spirit of sport. Behind me are different universities competing in chess, a board game which requires, if according to my own knowledge, which requires very intelligent people and a lot of patience. Different universities have already started to compete with each other, and as I can tell from the expressions of the different competitors, that this is a tough competition. Every university brought its A game, and I am very excited to be part of this and also watch them. Of course, the awarding ceremony will be in the evening after all universities have competed, and I hope to be with you, and I hope that you keep tuned. So please stay tuned for more of this of the chess people playing. Hello. I'm very glad that you're still with us, Ndeje University Television. I am at the East African University Games, and the chess board game is still going on. With me, I have an official who's going to tell us more about himself and as well as the game of chess. How are you this lovely morning?
Fine. Yes. Martha Emmanuel, President Uganda Chess Federation.
Yes.
And executive board member of the World Body.
Yes.
Uganda Chess Federation is to enrich its players, and we thought it wise to support the games technically through offering free equipment and excellent technical support.
Yes.
So Ndeje University is experiencing the state-of-the-art DGT boards, that's digital gaming technology equipment, and our top-notch technical people. We are at the Ndeje SS venue in Lowero campus, and this school has a good history. This school is one of the few schools in Uganda, alongside Namasagali, that started teaching chess in the early 80s. So part of the culture in Uganda is because of this school. They were teaching chess here in Senior 1 and Senior 2. And chess requires a quiet environment. So we're just adjacent to the Ndeje, the Wero campus. And it's a good place to be in a home of chess.
Yes.
Yeah.
Could you tell us about the teams that are playing today? How have you categorized the different opponents and universities?
Well, Ndeje is celebrating 30 years, and the turnout is really good, because in the men's category we have 12 teams from all around East Africa, and in the ladies category we have 9 teams. I think in chess we are saying, at the world body we say 2022 is the year for ladies chess, and the numbers have grown. The numbers are really improved, and we are happy with what we see here. The early first setters in the open category. Open is the category for the men or women who are strong enough to play alongside people. So it's called open. We don't have a men's category. Call it open. So Makerere is performing well, but they are being fast-tracked by the Kenyans from Kenyatta University. Now, interestingly, the Kenyans have the team composition is 4 players and 1 reserve. And interestingly, in the open category, they have 4 men and a lady. So it's a good one. It's interesting. We've seen this at the world level. And if university games are replicating this, then Ndeje is becoming memorable for that team. In the ladies, we have Victoria University, the early pace setters alongside Makerere. But Victoria University has some stars. Victoria University has Nansuku the Gloria, who is a 2-time Olympian. Olympian is a national team player. And they played very well at the just concluded Olympiad in India. But she also featured in the famous movie, Queen of Patrick. It's still the best seller in Africa. And it markets the game. So we are really, really glad that our stars are now young and they are in the first year and they're performing well. In the open category, there's Musa Emmanuel. These are players who are 21, 22, and he's playing well. He just finished second in the just completed Africa Amateur Championship, and he'll be featuring in the World Amateur Championship in Budapest. So we are glad that we have these stars. So when we come here, as we're offering technical support, we're also watching our players. So we carry alongside technical people like Farouk Fauza, who is a junior coach. He coaches the juniors and he supports the talent. So we're going to be improving, and we have so many tips. Ndeje is performing well also in the men's category. I think they are in 4th, 3rd position, still mixed results, but they are captained by Waswama Kunola, who was our best player for Uganda at the just concluded games in Belgium. So they're in that position because they lost Makerere, but we hope they'll pick up. And we have a duo. We have twins on that team. who play very well. Antonio also plays fantastic, and they have some experience. They first took them down in 2017 to the Africa Schools Championship when they are around senior 5, and thereafter they have played several other events. So the quality is really good, and we know that the players who win here will qualify and go to the world event.
That is fantastic and those are very encouraging words. Just one more question. Based on today, chess has a chance of growing in Uganda and having a better turn up in the next East African Games, even on the Olympic or national level.
The least we can do is reciprocate what's happening around the world. Chess is the second most popular game in the world today after football, and there's a lot of money in chess and opportunities. As we speak today, the World Cup that ended the other day gave about $2 million to the winner for the team.
Wow.
But last year when I was in Dubai at the World Championship, which happened at the Expo, in the match the winner took $2 million. So chess has more opportunities. The numbers are really growing, and in the next 5 years we hope to overtake football as the #1 sport in the world. And the future of chess is really bright. If you see the Chess Olympiad that happened back to back with the Commonwealth Games, Chess Olympiad had 189 countries, and the Commonwealth Games had only 72 countries, which are the English nations. So by default, the clout in chess is much higher. The game has very high potential. If you look at the cost, it's very inexpensive. You can get a chessboard at 40,000 and start playing. When you look at the opportunities, they rarely refuse to give you a visa to go play in the US or anywhere if you play in chess. Chess is for the elite, and we're encouraging people in parliament who don't play chess to pick it up, because it's one of the few games that is the gymnasium of the brain. We always see our leaders doze off. We see them struggle with critical aspects of thinking. But in chess, the analogy is very, very simple. Teach your child to play chess so they can sit down, concentrate, and have meaningful discussions with very long hours. And we need this at that level of parliament. We need this at every level of management. And for the players, the young ones, when you expand your faculties early, it's going to improve your calculation abilities, it's going to improve your span, it's going to help you with critical thinking, with decisions you make, which friends you choose to have. So chess has a very, very large potential, and already we are collecting results. We were award winners at the just concluded Olympiad in India. We won bronze at the All Africa Games that happened in 2019. And we know that chess, we're a powerhouse in the region. So we expect all our universities here, Chambogo, Makerere, Victoria University, and Deje, to put up a show. These are East Africa Games, and we want to see Ugandans winning.
Thank you very much for your input and also your time. We hope that Uganda emerges the best.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Keep it up on Deje TV.
Yes.
We are glad that Deje TV is on board, and we look forward to having you as a partner of Uganda Chess Federation.
Yes.
And we are grateful that you're partnering with the FAUS and house people. This is a great feed. Media partnerships have been lacking. Keep it up.
Yes.
We hope to see you around.
All right. Have a blessed day. Like you have heard, that chess is a very critical game, one that needs one to be very attentive as well as passionate about the game. We encourage you out there to please continue to stay tuned to Ndeje University Television, but also continue to practice chess. For those of you who have the passion, like he has said, it's not an expensive game. You do not need a lot of connections to be competing in the national competitions of chess. I am going to be speaking to other people who are participating, as well as other different officials who are going to tell us more about the game. And I want to thank you very much for staying tuned. These are the East African University Games. We are hoping that different universities can compete as well as win. Hoping for Uganda to win. So I am going to talk to an Olympic champion who is going to tell us about her experience as well in the East African Games as well as the different Olympic Games. Yes. An Olympic winner who is going to tell us more about herself. Yes, introduce yourself to our viewers.
My name is Gloria Nansukuga, woman FIDE master from Victoria University. I'm in my first year. And I was in the Queen of Kate main character and a pioneer. Yes.
Tell us, is this your first experience in the East African University Games?
Definitely. This is my first experience in the East African Games. I've not played them before.
Yes. And how does it feel to be part of this international event?
Wow, it's exciting because of the lot of people.
Yes.
Yeah, there are many. I could not think about it, and the lot of the other games, the rugby, the soccer, what. So I'm feeling interesting.
And how did it feel to be part of the Olympic Games? How was that journey getting there?
Oh, I've been to the Olympiad 2 times. The first Olympiad was in 2018.
Yes.
In Batumi, Georgia, and I managed to get the woman FIDE master title.
Yes.
Then the recent one was in India, just
Yes.
2 months back. And the experience on my side, it's very great. The preparations we get at the Olympiad, the federation puts in a lot, the coaches.
Yes.
It really prepares me for events like this.
Yes.
So I come when I know some theory, I know what I'm supposed to do.
Yes.
So I feel great, the experience, the exposure even at the Olympiad is
Yes.
so different. Meeting the top chess players, Magnus Carlsen, Fabriano, it really inspires me to continue playing chess and
Yes.
also to continue in the Olympiad team.
Yeah. Do you think, like I've said, you have so much experience and you have met with different people? Do you think that gives you an advantage over these other students who are playing in the university?
Personally, I believe it gives me experience and then
Yes.
it gives me confidence because I believe I've seen Magnus playing live.
Yes.
So I can copy the same moves and put them on board in this game.
Yes.
Yeah, I believe it's an advantage to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you played any game before today?
Today I've not played, but I played the days back I've been playing.
Yes. Have you had competitors?
I've definitely I have not lost any game, but I had a draw with some Kenyan girl. It was a hard game for me. It was my toughest game. I never expected a girl to play what she played.
So
I believe I had the experience, the confidence. I believe I had to win.
Yes.
Yeah, but she managed to get a draw from me, and I really feel bad for that. Yeah.
All right. Just one more question. You are very talented and you have an advantage and you have experienced so much in this chessboard game. How would you inspire women who want to join this chessboard game? Because many people believe that it's a male-dominated game. So how would you, what strategies would you give them or just encourage them to join the chessboard game?
Personally, I've been playing chess for 6 years, and it was not by chance, but just because the chess game was near where I was staying. So my parents used to tell me, go, instead of going for me bowling, skipping, just go and play chess. Yeah. So personally, the time I've been in chess, it's now like 14 years down the road. I've seen wonders in chess. I've never liked school fees. I've been on scholarship for chess. Yes. I've been to international tournaments. I've traveled like countries I can't tell you. I feel great. I've been to hotels. I've been to big people. I've been sitting to, like there is a story says you can be from down, then you sit with people of the high level. Yeah. I've sat with people of the high level. So my advice to the especially the girls, I encourage you to play chess, to be eager, to get a passion, to look for the coaches. There are men in Uganda to train you, because this sport is not for only men, and I feel bad when I see very few ladies. Personally, I have an academy trying to groom up very young girls.
That is amazing.
Yeah, it's called Glorious Chess Academy. I have it. It was basically, I looked into my story back then. I was like, I've got everything from chess, everything I have. My life, I've never liked anything. Every time I'm lacking, I just call the sport Twitter, the federation. They're like, yeah, we believe in you. Just go to the tournament. Yes. Like, always make wonders. If I don't make wonders, they really encourage me, because chess is a game of winning, losing, then draws. You have to expect that theory. So I encourage the girls not to fear the game, because it's a mind game. We ladies have brains more than men. That's what I believe. Because right now I beat men, because now the tournaments in Uganda, I think the current federation, it's the tournaments. We play both men and the women. We no longer play ladies. Yes. So that gives us confidence. Like if I can beat a man, then what can I can do anything. Yes. Yeah, I can play the good chess. To encourage the girls not to fear like that. It's a brain game. It's a brain game, but very easy. Yes. Yeah, that's
all right. For your time and your input, we hope to see you and hope that you win more of the games.
Thank you very much.
All right. Like you've heard from Gloria, it is an amazing sport. It is an amazing game. Yes, it does require brains, but it inspires and emancipates women. It encourages you to know that you do not only need to be a girl, or you do not need money, but you can be emancipated through chess. You can provide for yourself. It's not always about business. There are different ways in which you can be a chess player and still be able to provide for yourself and as well enjoy yourself. So I'm going to encourage you women out there to please join the game of chessboard and just get different people to train you. I'm going to talk to someone else who is going to tell us more about the chessboard. As we welcome him, please stay tuned. You are welcome to Ndeje University Television. Could you please introduce yourself to our viewers?
I'm Chiza Farouk Fauza Karim.
Yes.
I'm a candidate master in chess. I'm a former national junior champion. I'm one of the best junior coaches in Africa. I've trained many kids in Uganda who have come feed masters, women candidate master, women feed masters, and I'm also a teacher of mathematics and physics. I also have a bachelor's in procurement and logistics, so I'm really a well-learned man.
Yeah.
At 40 years, I've tried to do some work.
That is amazing. Could you tell us about the technical aspect of the chessboard game?
Chess is a mind game. It helps in critical thinking and problem solving. So the technical aspect of chess is that there are clocks, there is time. So there are two colors, black and white. You can play for a win, a draw, or you can play for a loss. But it involves a lot of critical thinking and problem solving, and you must checkmate the enemy king to win. So the technical part of chess helps in critical thinking and problem solving, and trains young people to be able to fend for themselves. We're having a challenge in Uganda that young girls always prefer to befriend older men for material benefit. That thing should get out. There are ladies who have achieved, young ladies who have achieved, in Europe and everywhere in the world. So that mindset, chess can help change that mindset. Girls can fend for themselves.
I hear a lot of girls and men, boys and whatnot. But I have a question as a lady, children above age, be able to train for chess and start at whatever age I can be on, still be good.
Yeah, from a technical point of view, there are even tournaments for the over 50s in chess. Chess, you can play it up to 90 years. It's a game you can play for a lifetime. So even if you are past 18, it can really help you. Because when you learn it, even when your kids start playing tournaments, you groom them. That's the point, yeah. And chess, as long as you can calculate, it's like chess is math, it helps in math. In the USA, they have used chess to help kids from the ghetto to improve. And from my experience, I wasn't good in math in primary. I got a first grade, but I got a 4. When I learned chess in senior 1, by senior year, I was getting 100% in math. So there's a positive correlation between chess and math. Yeah, many chess players are very good, like our president, Emmanuel, is an engineer with a master's in business and with a lot of papers. The chess players in class are very good. You have a boy here playing, Matov Abel, from Makerere University, is there board 3. But in A-level, he got 20 points and was number 3 in the whole country just 4 years ago. So that's the point.
That is amazing. Just one more question. There is a lack of knowledge how long the game usually takes, because like different sports have usually time limit. So how long take?
Okay, chess, there are many types of chess. There is blitz, 3 minutes 5. Then there is rapid, 15 minutes or 10. Then the normal game, the classical, takes 1 hour and 30 minutes plus increment. So a game can take 6 hours. Yeah, because that's why they encourage chess players to take water while playing and also juice. And they must also do physical exercise to keep fit, mental fitness, because they spend hours calculating. It's the only sport where you don't make noise. Like tennis, you play, you are so quiet, so there's discipline. It's minds, brains at work. Another point, besides the question you have asked me, where we are, NDJSS is one of the best schools in chess development. There are many good players like Kisuze Steven from this school, and I Aaron, very many strong players from this school, NDJSS. So I'm proud to be here because I know this school has a good culture for chess. Kavengano Joyce from Olympian, so there are many good players, even ladies. Now what we do, we are also grooming ladies at the same tempo. Like in some primary schools in town, we train chess, like I train at Sika Preparatory School, we train girls and boys. So all of them, we give them equal opportunities because it improves their math.
All right. Thank you very much for your time. We hope that more of our viewers can join this game and improve their mind.
Thank you.
Yes. Like you have heard, chess is an amazing game. It helps you improve your mind. It helps in all areas of life so you do not stay stagnant in one area. I'm going to talk to one of the participants or one of the people who are competing, and they're going to tell us their experience in the East African University Games. Good morning and welcome to Ndeja University Television. Could you please introduce yourself to our viewers? Tell me how has been your experience in the East African University Game?
Experience, according to me, has been nice, though I'm a bit experienced. Yeah, it has been a good and a wonderful experience.
What has been your prior experience before these games? What has your experience been before these games? Have you competed in different Olympics?
Currently, I am one of the top Ugandan chess players, and I started to learn chess when I was 7 years old. Uh, it was my older brother that taught me chess, and I competed in Father Grimes in 2014, and I qualified to go to Zimbabwe in my senior cohort. But it was my first experience, and chess is a good sport because you get chances to go outside Uganda. You can improve on your math calculation, and I actually got a D1 in mathematics.
Yes.
Yeah. So, and after Zimbabwe, recently we played a tournament in 20 this year.
Yes.
This year it was Mind Sport World University Games. We played and I qualified, and I went to Belgium to represent the university, and I managed to be the best African.
That is amazing.
Yeah, the best African. Yeah, so it's a good experience.
All in all, have you competed today or the previous days?
Today I've competed as a third top seed.
Yes.
There are two Makerere students.
Yes.
One is a master.
Yes.
Another one is a very strong player.
Yes.
And I'm the third strongest. So I am winning my games. We have so far played 6 games.
Yes.
And I've won 4 games.
Yes.
And I lost to the master. And I drew 1.
Yeah, that's amazing. Yes. Is there any advice you'd want to give someone who's out there and is still hesitant? Like, should I really play chess? Is there something to tell them?
Something that I learned in Belgium is that when students join university, one of the composer, like, you must do it. They must learn chess. You must learn chess. And that's why that just outside countries, chess it is taught as a lesson, as a subject. As a subject. So chess outside Uganda, it has helped them to improve on their brains. They can think very new things. They can think a lot. They can do calculations a lot. So one thing that I would like to advise about is that the earlier, the better. Chess is a very good game. It can improve on your thinking. It can improve on your calculation. Try it out. Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much. We hope that you win more games and help Ndeje come out at the top.
So fun Ndeje.
Yes.
Is currently number 2. Makeri has the strongest players, Master, the second top seed, but also Ndeje has the third top seed.
Which is you.
And also my twin bro. I am actually a twin. And my brother Kato is also strong as me. So Ndeje has 2 strong players. So currently we are number 2 in the standing, and we actually hope to finish podium finish. All right. Thank you.
All right. Thank you too as well. We wish you all the best. Chess is an amazing game. It helps you think outside the box. It helps you. It encourages you in for those that are still studying, you can still excel in your studies while still play chess and not drill away. I believe that some parents think that when a child goes into games, into sports, they are distracted and their studies will not be as good. But chess helps an individual or a student to focus on both of these things, to focus on your studies and still enjoy sports and still be happy as an individual. So thank you very much for watching. I'm personally going to sign up for chess. I'm going to get a tutor because, like they have said, it's never too late. There are people competing and they are over 50. There are people competing up to the age of 90. So there is no age for sports, like for chess, like other sports have to dictate the age at which you can play. Chess is something that you can use as entertainment, as you could compete in Olympics, like our different participants have told us. But but as well you could enjoy it, you could provide for yourself and so on. So please stay tuned as we watch these chess games, and I'm hoping that you learn, you pick a thing or two.
Yes, a top game on board one. A top game on board one between Pandit Master Musasizi Emmanuel of Uganda and Mbara University's board one. So Sasizi in black, position is tense. From arising from a Sicilian position, the position is tense. White is really trying to look for squares. White is trying to look for squares because white has a strong knight on g5, then gave 7, and black has not castled. Very tense position arising from a Sicilian position. Sicilian Paulsen position. There is a pawn on e5, queen e2, so white has sacrificed the pawn, but for a very strong attack with the rooks on d1 and f1, and the strong pawn on e5. So the rook on h8. The black rook is the black rook on h8 is not really is not working. So the position is really dangerous for black. Very tense position, really very tense.
For a young player like Musasizi, we've always seen these risky maneuvers. This, what do you make of the knight that is threatening to sack on f7? If the bishop is played to c4, what do you make of that?
It's really a tense position. You look at resources like rook f8, but they are not really the basic solutions. The position still has loopholes. Just because the bishop on c8 is really sleeping. That's the challenge. The bishop on c8 is really asleep. It's not active, and the pawn on e5 makes work really more difficult.
We always tell junior players to castle into safety early. What do you think is keeping him in the center? Is it strategy?
When they are young, they are always greedy. They are so materialistic. It's because they do a lot of their preparation basing on engine and engines are so materialistic. They aren't like human. Engines are so materialistic, because even the f4 pawn for white looks emprise, but there are challenges there.
For a player who has just emerged second at a continental event, well, isn't this unorthodox to stay in the center?
No, he feels he's on form. You know, when you're on form, you like taking risks. You want the opponents to prove their strength. So form is distant and also underestimating the opponent. If I was playing a player like Segwani, I wouldn't play like this, or I am.
We can see that Musas is his move to play. What do you think he'll play in that position?
He's really in deep thought.
Because there's a threat of pawn push to e6.
Yeah, he's in deep think tank mode. You can see really, he has to think really well, because now the way things are moving, he cannot castle. There's the threat of bishop c4 is also coming.
There's a threat of bishop c4. There's a threat of e6 pawn, and normally we can say he could have castled.
That's the lesson to us.
Yeah.
Three things are not good. Yeah. You look at g6 as a good resource, but there are still weaknesses in the position.
Normally, as black, you'd be looking at, because white is looking to also capture the pawn on a6, but there's a queen that is on the flank. So he has sacked a pawn, and he wants to pick the a6 pawn, remove the bishop.
With this player without too much experience and good coaches, but he has the intuition for chess. The white player, I'm happy for him. There's a lot of talent in Uganda. There's a lot of talent which we have not tapped in this country.
Games are coming through live from Ndeje TV. Games are at the Ndeje SS library, and the commentary is from Olympian, Pauk Pauza, and Mwaka Emmanuel, and the broadcast is live on DGT, as links have been shared on the live cloud and Liches. The game started on the 16th, and they expected to climax on the 21st, where we had a very, very nice event. We saw some leaders like Rebecca Kadaga. I think that was a very good choice because she played chess in Namasagali. What do you make of having leaders who play chess?
Really, it's good. One time when I was at the Olympiad in Baku, there's a minister from Latvia who beat a woman grandmaster from China. So it was really good. So you can see the leaders, they have the quality of leaders in those countries is far much better than the quality of leaders we have. But when you have people like Kadag on board, it adds value to our country. We're also now trying to catch up. Otherwise, we have leaders who are good at problem solving. Yes,
Musas has captured the pawn on A. What do you expect? What do you anticipate White will play? Should it be a pawn push to attack the f7 weakness, or should it be a capture? How should he proceed in such a position?
In that position, I play bishop c4 without any compromise, looking at f7.
Yes, it's important to put pressure on the king, and but that can be negated with castling immediately. So
he plays e6. He plays e6. I think this is perfect.
This is a good preparation. He's trying to catch the king in the center.
This is prep.
trying to cut the thing in the center, and this is good.
Oh wow! There's also queen e5, queen e5 attacking the foot.
Commentary will continue live from Ndeje TV. Keep watching the games.
Welcome back. I'm glad that you are still with us during the chessboard games. As you can see, the competitions are very tight and very stiff. So we are just at the verge of it. Most games have ended, and the winners have been put into place. And while some others are still going on, either way, we are just enjoying ourselves. Team players, competitors, different universities they are on toe-to-toe with each other, and so they are excited but also very, very nervous. I'm going to talk to someone who is going to tell us more about how these games have been going and how the competition is with the different universities. So please do not switch that button. There are other disciplines that we're going to be watching and we're going to be broadcasting, and I hope that you stay tuned as we talk to this official. Good morning to you.
Good morning to you.
Yes. How are you? And could you please introduce yourself to our viewers?
Thank you.
Yes.
I'm Innocent Chimero
Yes.
from Uganda Chess Federation.
Yes.
And I'm the chief captain of the tournament. And coordinating it with the organizers. And the event is going on well as planned.
Tell me about the competitions.
Competition is very stiff. We have formidable opponents from neighboring federations. We have Kenya. We have Kenya, Kenyatta University. We have Methodist University and University of Dodoma, that is from Tanzania. And the competition is very, very stiff. Yes. Both categories, the open, which people call the men, and then the ladies, which people call the women. The stiff competition according to the results we are sharing each day. And as you see, Makerere is leading so far. We hope the others put up the spirit and we see some upsets. But as it stands, Makerere is still leading as the games go on. Because we are closing today in the evening, we will be able to share with you the final standings.
All right, thank you very much for your time. I hope that the games continue to go on well and the best university emerges the winner. All right. Like you have heard from the chief organizer that the games are going on well and we are hoping for the best. Much as Makerere University is still in the lead, anything can change. They are still organizing their scores and they'll be letting us know which university has won. Thank you for staying tuned to Deja University Television, and please do not switch that button. There are more sports that are coming up, and I wish you a blessed morning.